Hello everybody, my name is Dave Donnelly and we're here to welcome you to Season 4 of Gamenight Podcast. This is episode 212, even though you've never heard of us before. But again, my name is Dave Donnelly. I'm one of the founding members here at Gamenight. We are a group that meets up on Saturday nights to meet up and goof around. I'm going to pass the mic to Raquel and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself before passing it on. Here you go, Raquel.
What up, guys? I'm a fairly new member to Gamenight, Season 4. Unlike some of these other veterans, like Danny over here.
I'm a classic.
You're a classic.
OG
Absolutely
level 1.
Classic.
Picnic Boy, you're up.
Okay, fine. I'm up. I'm James.
Talk louder.
They call me Picnic Boy. They call me Picnic Boy because the first time I came to game night, I wore a shirt that they said looked like a picnic blanket. I don't see it.
Well, he wasn't paying very much attention to his clothing because he looked like a picnic.
I never pay attention to things.
James, you'd probably see the shirt if you wore it again. It's your own fault, honestly.
I don't have that shirt anymore, actually. So, anyway, that's that. I've been in game night for a while, but not super long. You know, like a year, maybe. A bit more than that. Anyway, Danny, you're next. Go.
Right.
Go. Say something.
Stop. Okay. So I am Danny, as you may all have heard. I am one of the elite founding members of Game Night. I consider myself a veteran as well. I've been through the dips and ends of Game Night, know all the experiences.
1,000 psychic wars, maybe?
To clarify, he means a veteran of game
lot
night,
of
not an
dicks.
actual veteran.
Shut up, James.
All right, I'm a normal, average 21-year-old man who does the normal things and tries to experience life. You're up next, Aaron.
A lot of people refer to me as Aaron. I mean, questionable if that's my real name or not.
Yeah,
I'm often
he's-
referred to as the true founder of Game Night.
Or the weeb.
He's
You
not.
know, I try to keep things going despite all the usurpers, but you know,
He doesn't.
Game Night's Game Night.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mortal Kombat and dethroning at Game Night every once in a while.
It's true.
Me and Aaron have both taken the crown from each other multiple times.
I mean, the problem is when anyone else tries that, we just literally snap them in half immediately.
Yeah.
Make it
I
others.
like the note that Aaron came in season 3.
Season 2.
I'd say it's
No,
yearly.
yeah, he came.
Wait, was
No,
it
he
season
might have
2?
even came season 1, like that summer.
Ooh.
He's actually pretty old. He's an old hat at your Game Night.
I'd
He's
dude,
an old
he's
geezer.
probably, he was like one of those like developing characters that slowly just like he like went.
He was
partially-
a surprise character
Yeah,
because no one else saw us. Like coming out of high school, we're like, we're never seeing Aaron again. And Aaron's like, hey guys, I heard you meet up on Saturday nights.
And then the rest is history. Took over Game Night.
It's not
You heard
history.
it here first. Aaron took over Game Night.
Basically still
Tune in
happening.
next week to find out who won this week.
There's only 3 casualties too. It was pretty impressive.
3 casualties. Dude.
Casualties.
Oh,
I was one of them.
Don't worry about it, Raquel. You wouldn't. I mean, it's bold stuff. No one cares.
All right. We should also introduce our sound engineer, if you want to call it that. John, say hi, John.
Hey, and yeah, I'm here. I
He
do
runs
sound
the-
things.
He runs the mix board.
None of
Lets
these
us all
guys
talk.
speak up, and it's kind of hilarious because Raquel suddenly is the quietest person of the group as of last week, where she was the problem with the sound because she was too loud.
I'm sorry.
That's my dad, guys.
Is this
don't-
better, John?
A little too better.
Hey, John. No Johns.
Okay.
That's a fun fact about John. He doesn't actually speak English.
Normally, I actually concepted this universe at all.
He apparently doesn't speak
Or
English
can
when he
speak
tries
English.
either.
It's okay. He's Swedish. We don't hold it against him.
That's my dad.
He's not.
That's actually one of Danny Field's fathers after he got unadopted by Chris. It was quite a tragic turn of events that week of Game Night.
You don't want to know Chris.
And just for people that don't know us, we're actually going to be swapping out hosts every once in a while. Every week we're gonna try to get at least one person new on the podcast. We have up to 60 members of Game Night, at least according to our Facebook group, and these are the official members. So we're gonna try to swap out and try to get you guys to know at least like 6 of them.
Except Vito, he's never coming
6 out of
back.
60, you know.
I'm thinking.
That's a good
10%.
amount, right?
I'm thinking like we got we have our main characters right here, Aaron and Dave.
Yeah, true founder
and
and
then
the guy running on
and then we got
coattails.
the secondary characters, supporting roles like the rest of us, and then we got third level stuff where we have basically just like it's like you were watching a TV show and it's just the little people in the background and you kind of
Extras.
Yeah, we don't
Extras,
actually,
yeah, mhm.
because we refer to Game Night as through seasons, we just consider this one really long-running comedy drama. And there's actually about 7 other people in the room doing really well, and we like to commend them on actually being quiet.
Good job, guys.
It's amazing how little noise they can make with all their dicks out.
Right? Like, the total wing fest that's happening in this room right now is just
Actually, it's
absurd.
probably one of the best orgies I've been to.
Podcast is soup kitchen right now, I'd say.
A
Absolutely.
dude soup kitchen.
Shout
Out to you, Funhouse. Hit us up.
Fuck Funhouse.
Oh yeah, everyone, silence your phones.
I already did.
Yeah,
Some of us are prepared.
I
Well,
always have it silent.
Ooh.
Damn, James.
Is that a call out to
I mean,
Picnic Boy?
It's not like anyone texts me.
Oh,
It's all right. You can
that's
lead a sad
sad.
life,
Don't worry,
Raquel.
Raquel. I won't
You're
text
cat
you.
load bearer.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Don't tell her porn alias.
Oh well. What if she needs more views? She
Dude, I haven't seen her on Pornhub yet.
She gets paid through ad revenue on Pornhub. So guys, check out Cat Load Bearer. That's CAT Load Bearer.
I thought it was spelled with a K.
But it's
Definitely
just
not
cat,
porno.
but not load there.
Because Load Bearer is easy. The cat can be spelled with K's or W's. It's a real diverse word.
Please explain to me, Dave, how you spell cat with a W.
Well, James, you see,
And that's all we have for names this week.
that's all we have for names this week. We're gonna have to get back next week, and I'll have it fully explained with the flow chart and everything for
Right,
you.
right. So you have time to think about
I
it.
feel like this is a 2-week project.
And actually, there's another member of the podcast that you guys have yet to meet. He's Gary. He's the senator of Game Night. He's
Hold on, hold on.
actually.
Let's take a quick word from Gary.
Let's take a quick word from Gary. Here he is. And that was Gary, everybody. He was absolutely fantastic. Gary, you were one of the best additions to Game Night we've ever had.
Truly a paragon of his time.
He actually was louder than most of you guys on that mic.
And just so the guys that are listening to this know and actually take the time to listen to this very first podcast, we actually have a set of rules for ourselves.
I thought
And
it
a
was
lot of these aren't going to make sense right now, but I'm going to read them to you. And if you stick with us, a lot of these are going to make a lot more sense.
Wait, Dave, I thought this was the 212th podcast.
Doesn't matter, James. Shut up.
This is the first podcast where we have these rules developed.
Yeah.
It's the
You
first
gotta
podcast where we have
pre-
microphones.
Yeah, before we've had 4 seasons without any recording devices. That's why you guys
Only in
have
our
heard of us.
brains. Dude, we'll tell the memories as we go.
Okay, so I'd like Aaron to describe the first rule because he actually knows and understands it the best.
It's a bit of a doozy. No anal fisting.
Anal fisting.
Anal.
Anal.
So what exactly does that mean? Can you elaborate real fast?
Well, I mean, it says no anal fisting. Like anal, it's italicized and underlined in case you're retarded and you can't read right.
Right.
It doesn't say no fisting. It says no anal fisting.
So-
you can probably extrapolate.
So vaginal
you're-
fisting is all right?
Don't ask stupid questions.
Okay.
This, for reference, this list is available on the Game Night Instagram.
Yeah, if you want to go check it out, we do have an Instagram. It's Game Night Friends. Is that right?
But
Caps.
grab it from me, find that
I mean-
on our website.
So our second rule is pretty straightforward. Respectful volumes. We're trying not to talk over each other and be a little
Yeah, like
respectful.
this.
Unlike James, who's a total jerk.
We just kind of pull back the curtain. Let me
Guilty
guys
as
see
charged.
the magic behind the scenes.
Yeah, we have you ever seen Wizard of Oz? At the very end, he pulls back that curtain, and there
Pay
we
no
are.
attention
Bam,
to
that's
the
you
man
right now.
behind
You're
the
pulling
curtain.
back that curtain.
Yeah, he just rolls up his curtain. There's like some smegma there because he clean it up.
And we had to include Rule 3 because of one of our peanut gallery named Michaela. Minimal racial slurs. She actually is kind of a little bit racist. Not actually racist, but her slurs are just almost they tread that line.
She goes on a racist tirade
That's
at least every
25%
12,
racist.
20
Wait,
minutes.
is this level 10 shit, right?
No, this is
Oh.
level 8. This is Michaela we're talking about.
Okay.
Level 8.
What level are we at right now?
2.
2?
We're pretty chill.
Okay.
Two's good.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's keep it at 2.
We actually haven't told everyone, but Aaron is actually our moderator tonight, even though it sounds a lot like me. He's going to come in when we actually have more topics than, hey, we're game night.
I'm kind of the unseen hand that guides all the dicks into the vaginas and then the people out of the door when they don't shut the fuck up when they should.
So this is like the invisible hand, like the economic theory.
We'll go with
Adam
that.
Smith,
But
guys.
with dicks,
What was that, Raquel?
But with dicks.
But with penises.
Right, Adam Smith.
Whatever I have to guide, I will guide it.
This is Aaron here, the Adam Smith of penises is what we're getting here.
Okay, so we've already, rule number 5 is very important. This is how we're going to build a following. We need to steal every joke from every other podcast. That way when people that listen to other podcasts tune into us, they'll be like, hey, these guys listen to my favorite podcast, in which case we really don't. We just stole their jokes.
Dude, what if we don't listen to any podcasts?
Well, you're not supposed to tell them that, Raquel.
What a great question, Raquel.
Yeah, what a great
This is getting the
hypothetical
podcast.
question.
Do you know what I would do? I would just start sucking dick.
Just sucking dick.
And actually, on our 5th podcast, Raquel's going to explain you the 5 steps to the perfect blowjob.
Oh, yeah, these are very important.
She has
Absolutely
mastered
critical.
this, and this is non-sexual. Bring the kids. Everyone will leave happy.
We'll try to put it on Pornhub.
We'll definitely upload a picture of step.
We'll try.
No,
No
I think it's
guarantees.
Step 3. Step 3. We'll upload a picture of step 3.
Was it step 3?
Yeah, it's step 3. silly.
Okay, yeah. Step 3.
Okay, but we won't go into any more of that tonight. Step 6 is pretty straightforward. Speak into the mic because we want you guys to be able to hear our jokes and not just cry.
Hey, Dave, I thought
Wait.
Aaron was explaining the rules.
No, he didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
So,
I mean, I wouldn't either. But, you know.
I mean, as for the jokes, like it doesn't really matter if we make jokes or not. 'Cause whether or not they hear us, they're not going to laugh. 'Cause they won't be funny.
yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, like if you look at the peanut gallery, a couple times they were about like keeling over themselves, trying not to laugh. It was actually pretty great.
Speaking of
Jimmy.
which,
Jimmy and Michaela and
Speaking-
Josh.
I'd like to take the opportunity to steal the first joke from another podcast. The joke today is mystery biscuits.
Actually,
If
you've already been on you're like the third joke in because I've already made 2 referencing
Oh,
other
what?
podcasts.
Please
Bazing!
do explain.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, okay.
That would just ruin it. Okay,
Well,
so
explain
Steal as many as
after
you
the
can. Don't
podcast.
cite them. Just go.
yeah.
No holds barred.
Okay, we live in Alaska, so Rule 7 was actually pretty important to us, and it's no guns at the table. You need to put your guns at the coat rack.
Yeah.
So it's not that guns
Shit.
aren't allowed. You're just not at the table, just in case a heated discussion goes on. We don't want Gary getting shot. He is a safari horse after all. You know, like this is just life,
If everyone had a gun, we wouldn't need a moderator.
right?
Well,
But
I
Dave,
mean,
what about
the guns
these
would be the
guns?
moderators.
Raquel, those guns are like 9mm back in 1876.
Shit.
That's
Rule
an
8
odd.
is pretty straightforward. Gary is on the table because at the end of the day, he needs to be on the table. It's
Hey,
pretty
Dave, let's
straight.
go to a quick Gary check. Hey, James, is Gary on the table?
I'm looking over
Gary
there.
check.
Gary, give me a second. Yes, it looks like Gary is indeed on the table.
Okay. All right. God save the Queen. Gary is on the table. We're good. So
can
I'm gonna
down
hit you
in
with some
post.
pretty hard, fast
Sorry.
ones right now because they're not very good. They're just really straightforward rules.
Straightforward.
Rule 9 is stories and anecdotes are God because well they are God.
Kinda
Literally
funny getting the
God.
little atheism at the table.
Hey, we don't need to bring that up right now. Rule 10 is a 5-person hard limit. You've met the five people that are on the podcast. There's a 5-person peanut gallery, roughly.
I'd like to add there's a 10-person soft limit as well.
Well, you're not wrong.
So
Aaron,
what that
you're not
means
wrong.
is if 5 people are hard, that's the limit.
Yeah, we always keep a female here. That way we can
But
even
luckily
it out
enough-
a little bit.
But we got 2 tonight, though. 3.
James, you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I consider 2.
Okay.
You
Excuse
wait.
me.
You're
Yes.
too hard.
Yes, they're all hard and female. You guys, this is the female
Wait,
half of the
we're
table.
all female.
Dude, I'm-
Wait,
Excuse me,
really
I
wet
take
right now.
offense to
There's a
Right.
that.
lot of clips on the left
I
side
take
that are
offense to
begging
that.
to be like.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm ready.
Okay, so rule 12, moving on, is puns or GTFO. Like, have you seen these mics?
Dude, they look like dicks.
That's not a pun, Danny.
Shut up, GTFO, James.
Okay.
Rule 13, I think the most important is hashtag YOLO, or show up around 6:30 for those that actually matter.
I'd like to note that it's actually 7:39, and we
We did start pretty late.
started kind of late today.
Yeah.
Not doing so good on rule number 13.
All right. Rule 14 is guest stars get precedence. So when we start bringing in guests or calling in people, we're gonna try to let them talk a little bit more than our beautiful voices, just so you guys can expand your horizons a little bit. You know, live a little.
Get a break from our bullshit.
Yeah, and get a break from James.
Excuse me.
And rule 15. I mean, you guys aren't gonna meet Eric unless he calls in. But rule 15 is Eric never gets to be 21 because
Never.
Eric said that if you turned 21 he was going to leave, but he lied to us. And you know what he did? He moved before he turned 21.
How could he?
But the rule stands, and he's agreed that he will not turn 21, and he will go directly from 20 to 22.
And you know, Eric, if you're listening to this right now,
Raquel forgot you again today!
I'm sorry I
How
forgot
could
you
you?
existed
Twice.
2 times in a row.
In a row.
Eric, when you discover
How
the
could you?
secrets to frosting filled cookies, maybe Raquel will remember you.
They're globes!
Hollow spheres.
Incredible.
I'll miss that shopping trip to Cars that we made when Eric was blown away by the discount rack in the back.
Oh,
It was a
no.
radical scene.
And his
Breathtaking.
mind, his whole head melted. He couldn't understand how cookies were
It
made.
blew his mind, and the room didn't have enough clearance for his mind to handle the clearance sales, and it was just...
Dude, we could have lost them that night,
Yeah,
actually.
and then we
think we
had
did.
every Saturday after that we went back and he would check out that clearance sale and it was like he'd never been shopping his entire life. He was just like,
The worst part of it was he legitimately forgot his wallet every single time. and I had to help him out.
Well,
yeah,
it's better.
He forgot his wallet,
He
so Raquel
forgot
could help
his
him
wallet.
out.
See, it doesn't matter that Eric never gets to be 21 because he'll never remember his wallet with his ID anyway, so he won't be able to drink.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
very good.
Saves him a
point.
lot of trouble.
Eric's
honestly.
never gonna get drunk at this rate.
No.
He's never gonna get
Dude,
drunk
his
at any
life's
other
sad
rate.
now.
Well, that Don't give me that look, Aaron. Why you give me that look?
You feel it looks like Walmart.
Are you sure?
Spread it.
All right,
Oh.
I'm gonna turn
Yeah.
around and spread my cheeks for Aaron. So you guys that are listening in, you're gonna get some feedback real fast. So you might want to just turn up the volume. Here we go.
That was hot.
I just spread the cheeks for Aaron McLean, everybody.
I'll confirm he did do exactly that. It was.
I left my pants on though. 'Cause
Disgusting.
This is a PG show.
Spoiled for him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I
ruined
feel like we're on
absolutely
level 5 right now.
We're on level 5. Do we need to get to like some level 10 stuff for you, Danny?
Maybe in 10 podcasts. We need...
So,
All right.
10 for 10.
So one thing that we're gonna say here is a lot of us actually are college students that go to the University of Alaska Anchorage at the moment. Not everyone, but a lot of us are.
I'm
So you're
not.
definitely gonna hear some pretty interesting stories from campus as we go forward.
I don't go to college because school's not a place for smart people.
Says the dumb person.
Yeah, what a dropout.
I
Damn.
didn't drop out.
To clarify, Aaron didn't get dropout, but he's the best intern we've
I don't
ever
drop
had.
out or pull out.
That's why he has 6 kids, everybody. Aaron McLean, father to us all.
That's why we have Michaela here.
Michaela's here for what?
Michaela's here because Aaron didn't pull out.
Oh.
How does this not make sense to anyone? It's
Well,
perfectly logical.
have you looked at Raquel? Her hair is like 4 different colors right now.
It's only like
Dude, it's all
I
the
count
different shades
3.
of cum.
4.
She got that game night shampoo, am I right?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
That's a story
Oh.
for another day.
Yeah.
I mean,
When you're gonna host episode 5 and explain the 5 rules, you're gonna explain how you got your nickname Cat
Oh, no.
and the game night shampoo. And if you don't explain it, I'll explain how you got the nickname Cat.
Oh Jesus.
So do a good job.
I'll try.
Yeah, you pussy.
Fuck you, Danny.
Dave, you had mentioned some rousing tales of youth from the campus. Well, I mean, it'd be probably a good idea if everyone could just maybe talk about their week, but a little story, and then people get a better idea of what they're all about.
So I was really sick on Tuesday, and I mean like really sick.
Yeah.
Shut up, Aaron. And mind you, a lot of us have this really, really like slightly boring but informative class on assembly language and stuff. I'm a computer science major, so I sound like a total nerd right now. But none of us pay attention. It's one of the hallmarks of being a computer scientist. You fall asleep in class and you get A's. And you show up for the test.
If also in class, sometimes you get AIDS as well.
Oh, well,
Or
whatever.
TB.
That's because Aaron learns on the street, so that's his classroom.
Ye-
Yeah. Shit, man. But no, I'm hella sick and I'm falling asleep, and it's like I'm like dozing in and out of consciousness, and I like half the professor goes, and I think we're gonna cut it early, and I kid you not, every single one of the computer scientists, because we all sit in the back, because we're not part of that computer hardware or those electrical goddamn engineers that are in the class, and we all like perk up like the teacher finally said something interesting, and it was that the class was ending. And it was a beautiful sight to just watch all of us come out of our comatose electronic comas.
Ha 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 ha.
for those of you listening to the audio, Dave has just slapped Aaron in the face for laughing at him.
He was being mean, and I reserve the right to punch anyone that's being mean.
I won't pass any judgment on that, but that's what happened.
I find it questionable that you slap me if you get the right to punch anyone who's mean, but I mean, what do I know? I just listen to words and their meaning.
You guys are just building up the sexual tension between you two.
I mean, people are already shipping us.
It's,
We'll probably unleash it under the table.
the sexual tension is palpable in this room.
I mean, I've had a leather belt wrapped around Aaron's neck, and we posed for pictures.
It's wrapped around it right now, as a matter
Also
of fact.
featured in the Instagram.
Also featured in Instagram. This is not wrong.
It's not on the
Can't get hard
Instagram
if I can
yet.
breathe.
Did we finish the rules?
Yeah, no, we finished the rules, James.
All right,
so
sorry, I
Raquel,
thought there
how
were
about
more.
your week? Any highlights from your week of UAA life? I mean, Danny got
To
laid
be
6
honest,
times.
I think the highlight of my week was just joining you guys in assembly language and taking notes for no reason. Absolutely no
Yeah,
reason
by the way,
whatsoever.
the class that we all perked up on, I think, was the time Raquel was in our classroom.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of used to everyone sleeping. I remember when we were taking Java, Koa and I all fell asleep in the back row, and we all had no idea what the hell was going on. When we
What
woke
grades
up.
did we all get in that class?
I think we got a B.
Oh, I mean,
I got a B. I got a B.
I got an A, so I mean, you were always a little disappointed. No, just kidding.
I got it.
Damn, Raquel.
Thanks,
son.
man.
Damn,
Thanks.
Raquel, back at it again with those bad grades.
Oh no.
Hey James, maybe you actually did something this week and you want
Nope.
to talk about it. No, okay.
James merely exists until Saturday night.
No, I don't actually. I
always
kind of
just
I kind of exist on the border between existing and not existing, to the point that I don't even notice or care when people are talking when I'm talking on the podcast, or when I'm talking when people are talking on the podcast. Thank you, John, for
James's
pointing my
voice is
microphone
getting a
at
little
me.
bit raspy and robotic.
Yeah,
We might need to
I noticed
reboot
this.
his
It's
updates.
because I only half exist.
You're really depressing me.
I really
All right,
I'm
Danny,
really
we need
depressing.
to bring it
me.
up. You should
Moving
tell them
on.
about last night, what we did.
Oh, going to Hobson? Alright, so probably one of the most memorable moments is actually going to the concert. While leaving the van and walking towards the concert, we got offered hydros. Why the fuck do you want to sell hydros in the street? I'm just saying that's a pussy ass drug. Anyway, so go in line, and what do I see in the right? Was it right in the distance? See like two homeless people fighting.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
was
They're just
so-
like these two guys are over there, and for no apparent reason, they're just throwing blows. And one guy just goes, he gets hit, and he's like, "I'm out of here, man!" And
Yeah,
just books it
think,
across
I think
the
it
stupid
was.
thing.
I think it was the native, and then the black guy just started hitting. You know.
They
So
started
who
hitting.
won?
Yeah, the black guy.
Did you bet on him?
You know, I would probably vote for the black guy to win the fight.
I mean, you
I'm
should have
just-
bet money. I mean,
Yeah, but there's nobody to bet money for because they wasted their money on the Hobson concert.
All right, so this is the
okay.
Game Night podcast, and if you're just joining us, I don't know why you would be. Raquel is advocating you gamble on bum fights.
yeah. It would be stupid not to.
It's a sound investment.
Just gonna let that sit for a while.
Yeah, so like if you're ever bored, just walk through the big cities of your town and like, be
The
like,
big
hey,
cities
homeless
of
guy,
your
you and your
town.
friends go get. What you guys do is you get in a van, and you drive around and you look for homeless people and be like, yo, I'll give you $50 to get a fight with your friend Jared over there. And then your other friend goes up to his friend Jared and is like, I'll give you $50 to beat up that guy, and you just watch all the chaos.
Okay, I got a story to that with a D&D adventure.
Oh god.
Oh, Lord.
And welcome to the D&D Game Night podcast, where game is in the name.
All right,
I
so
mean, it is. So
I
is
was in a
night.
camp. Okay, so I was in a campaign, probably when I was in 8th grade, and I had like a pirate captain, and so basically, I entered this town trying to like sell some of the stuff I pirated and stole, and then basically, my assistant did that for me while my the main pirate leader basically saw these two bums, and basically he goes up to one and he's like, "Hey, I bet you can't beat up that guy," and he's like.
Is there any more basicallys you'd like to add to this story that's like basically number 7?
Yeah, we need to get some acid in this. We need to get
Number
some
7.
acids in this
No guns.
story because it's getting a bit too basic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll stop.
Balance the pH
No,
out.
you're good. You can finish the story. I'm just
Finish
giving
the
you crap 'cause
story,
You kept
just-
saying basically.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, for those of you who are listening and you have a basic understanding of Danny's
I
stories
was-
Whoa,
right
whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Basically,
Guys, this could be a drinking game for them.
Yeah.
Rewind. And
Rewind,
drink.
and we're gonna like
Every
drinking game
time.
for the kids at home that are over 21. Every time Danny says basically during a podcast, take a shot.
you know that
Up
I'm
until 10, and don't take any more because you die.
probably never gonna say basically ever again
You just
You
did.
will.
Just did.
after this podcast.
You will. You'll forget about
So
it.
basically, you're done saying basically.
Basically,
Essentially,
actually,
But anyways,
I'm more
back
of
to
an acid.
your D&D campaign.
More
You're a
of an
pirate
acid type.
captain, and you're getting these two hobos to fight, similar to our real life suggestions of games.
That like literally how you were saying the your the ideal bum fight in your head. Basically, was what happened. Basically, I convinced this bum to attack this bum, and then basically, they basically died. Basically.
He's getting it out of his system because he knows every time we're actually gonna have a story time with Danny. So if you guys want to tune in on those podcasts, we'll let you know, and you can play this drinking game. For
gonna be
anything
called-
that you notice Danny repeats, you can make your own at home. And just let us know how it goes. Send pictures, and then we'll make a Facebook page for you guys to send them to.
The fuck, guys.
Or yeah,
That could even be one right there, because we know Daniel's going to say that like at least twice an episode. It's
Thank-
probably the third time this episode.
Thank God I'm not going to be here in the next episode.
Oh, you'll be there whether you want to or not.
Nope, I won't be there.
He's actually going to be in
Is that a
Pennsylvania.
challenge?
We're
Dude,
gonna
I'll
tie
be
you
I'll be
down,
on the East
Danny.
Coast, nigga.
Representing game night.
Yeah, dude. Me and
Alright.
Casey.
Well, okay then.
So we're actually about 25 minutes in is what it looks like. So we're going
This
to be
thing
wrapping
goes-
this up in about 5 minutes. We
Oh,
like
no,
to
we're
keep
not.
this podcast short and sweet for the ears.
No, we don't. This thing goes all night.
Shut up, James. I think Aaron has a story to tell us.
I actually had a pretty exciting week for once in my life.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
For what?
Dude, seriously, like it never happens.
All right, let's go. Let's listen to Aaron. I'm
never
interested.
had-
I really hope
So-
you got laid this week.
I hope he got laid too. Twice.
Every week, Danny. So,
Oh, fuck yeah.
alright, get this. Play the division.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
You go on. So division cast.
I heard
Sorry,
there's
what?
cues.
No, I played the division.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. Anything in the division?
I have it. I haven't played
I
it.
like shot some guns and like put on a scarf.
Yeah.
I heard
Dude.
there's a lot of standing in line in that game. How'd that go?
Not for me. I didn't
Okay.
experience that at all.
I think
Well,
it's
that's
because
nice.
we live in Alaska.
Oh,
That's my
yeah,
theory.
we're-
Right?
Mike's a piece of shit though.
So, like in RuneScape, did you get an online girlfriend in the division?
I never played RuneScape. And
Well-
see, I cut out the middleman. I just play a girl so I can be my own girlfriend.
This is actually fairly accurate to how Aaron deals with women in general. So, ladies, we're gonna need that fan art to start coming in.
Dude,
Why are
guys.
ladies allowed to do fan art? I feel like that's
Oh,
prejudice.
fan art.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. If there's any guys out there that want to do fan art, of Aaron,
Blokes
definitely
also.
go up for it. But I'm just referring to like how you're playing ladies. To
I'll always play a girl.
There will be
Oh god,
We
he's
don't-
the
we don't
biggest
know
player
that.
I
You can be a
know.
man.
if you
Still be a
follow
lady.
if you follow our Instagram, you'll know what some of us
At least
look
Raquel
like,
has an open mind.
but you won't necessarily know which one is which. So
I'm the gay one, but like I'm straight.
You're not Jimmy.
No, Jimmy's the gay one. but,
Jimmy's
like,
the
he's gay.
actually gay one. Danny, you're the one that everyone assumes is gay. Oh wait, everyone, we're gonna tune in. I think Gary has something to say. And that was Gary for part 2 of Gary Chats. Tune in next week for part 3.
Truly-
the saga continues.
truly a brilliant orator.
There's a reason he's our senator.
I don't understand this at all.
That's because you're white, Danny. And at the end of the day, you have white privilege. So what do you understand?
That
Hey.
there's a plastic giraffe doll
Rule
talking.
number 3.
It's a safari horse, Danny.
It says minimal racial slurs,
Oh,
not no racial
Shit, I,
slurs, Raquel.
I broke that rule so many
Nigga,
times
hush.
today.
Shit, man.
Okay, we're reaching level 7.
We're trying to get up level 10 for you because you like the level 10 stuff, Danny.
Dude, if we go level 10, no, we're not ready for level 10.
Oh, and everyone,
born
I would
unready.
just like to take a quick moment to award to our sponsor. Our sponsor this week and every week is the Bookshelf for letting us host game night. This is located in Eagle River, Alaska. We got books, and more books.
And
It's a
Dave.
used bookstore.
We'd like would our sponsor like to give a word? Word! And you heard it here first.
The
Did
word
you?
of the week.
That's the word of the week. So remember, Saturday night, word of the week. You're going to learn the word of the week every Saturday,
Basically.
basically.
Every 30 weeks, you'll be able to solve the word puzzle, and then you win a free T-shirt.
So every 1.5 years, roughly, you're gonna learn stuff.
Basically.
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 More or less.
And today's word is teledevice.
No, today's word is word.
Word.
Next week's word is. Oh wait.
You can't tell them what next week.
Well, James, at least, it's it's fun to mix it up. Like, not everyone has to pay attention to the podcast.
Hey,
Basically.
I never pay attention to things. It just doesn't work for me.
So you know
because-
how many people are doing homework while listening to this right now?
Probably
Actually,
zero.
a lot of people because it's Saturday night and not
Yeah.
everyone has game night,
That's
which is
spring
sad.
break.
Well, it won't be up until like time from now. So.
Yeah. So
but this is actually live.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely live. We're literally recording this as you're listening to it, years in the future from where now is.
one thing we would like to put out, we do record these on Saturday nights at roughly 7. We had some technical difficulties this week, so we're a little late.
Mac
But they're
issues.
not. What?
Crapple issues.
Crapple issue. This is why you never use Apple products unless you love Apple, which case you shouldn't, and you should reevaluate and not love Apple and love something different.
Dude, it's a good flex.
Technical difficulties.
TLDR, you shouldn't
by
use
the way.
Apple unless you hate yourself.
Yeah, there you go. It's a pretty good one.
I guess I hate myself.
We know.
We already know, Raquel.
We could see with
We can-
some
Don't
shades.
worry, we all hate you too.
All right, so we're hitting that mark.
Not
So we're
really,
wrap it
I
up.
love
So
you.
guys, anything you looking forward to this week? Starting with Dave.
I'm looking forward to not being in class for an entire week, but I'm basically doing Calc 3 homework all break.
Dude, fucking get some lotion, stock up. You're gonna have a wild week.
There's a great high five there between Dave and Josh in the background, who you haven't heard
Raquel,
from.
what are you up to? this
Me?
week? Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking
Any-
procrastinating.
Any games you're looking forward to?
Division?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna crack that open?
Huh?
Gonna crack that open finally?
Oh yeah, I have it. I just haven't played it yet because I'm waiting. I know.
James.
I'm here.
Yeah, you gonna do anything in the next 7 days?
I mean, wait for Saturday night and barely exist and do literature homework, I guess.
James,
But
I'm on level with you. You're bumming everyone out right now.
I bum myself out all
James,
the
stop
time.
bumming us out.
James, you're
I'm
depressing the shit out of me.
also going to be playing probably XCOM.
All right, we're cycling you out next week for Michaela.
Oh, come on.
These are all lies.
This
He's
is
really
this
bathing in
is
the
like
blood
the
of
highlight of
virgins.
my week, guys.
James, one more question.
Yeah.
So Danny, what are you looking forward to this week?
Damn.
Well, guys, I'm going to fucking Pennsylvania for a whole week.
Yeah, boy.
Is that 7 days or 8
Um,
or 6?
7.5.
7.5 days, folks.
I'd call a week an accurate assessment of that.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get some crazy stories in. Gonna go to New York. Gonna go some Megadeth concerts.
So you're gonna miss next week's
Megadeth?
podcast, is that right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay,
but
so-
I'll be coming back. Though.
So for the listeners, that means not next week, but the following week, we're gonna have a story time with Danny. That's gonna be a 5-minute segment right around the 25-minute mark of this podcast.
basically.
Tell us how that trip went.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us how that trip went, how one of our members,
Oh yeah.
Casey Butler, is doing. Shout out to Casey out there, Illuminati, triangles up.
Yeah, bitch.
All right, so Sophie, what are you drawing? You. Sorry, speak quieter. Say it again.
You.
Like literally a maze of dicks.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And with that thought, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. This is our first. Tell us what we need to do to improve. Let us know what's up. Everything.
Please like and subscribe.
Like, and subscribe. Hit us up on
Comment,
Instagram.
unsubscribe, and dislike.
I'm sorry for bumming everyone
It's
out.
opposite day if you're listening to Aaron. Someone write James a happy note if you tuned into this.
If you listen this far, I'm sorry.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Thanks for listening. Tune us in next week.
Tune us
This has
in.
been Game Night.
Sorry.
Please like and subscribe.
Later.